What's up, boys? Back at the desk. Well, I'm working on my display stand. I think this is pretty much how I'm going to have it. I just got done putting my top spar on. Just got done making those. That's all taken care of. This is for my bottom spar. This piece here. I can just slide this right onto it. I made those eyes. I had to make eyes for the rigging. So pretty much, I don't have too much more to go here. I gotta finish my deadlights. I gotta put the rest of the deadlights in. I got one in. I was messing around, so I got one in. I'm gonna end up using the ones that came with the kit. I got those two. These are the ones that came with the kit. So I messed around. Like I said, I messed around last night, and I got one of them to pop in. So I'm gonna do the rest of them, and then I'm going to mask them off with some white. I got a white mask. It's like a glue, a heavy white glue, which to me that's all it is. Is a thick Elmer's glue. So I'll get those in, and then I got to put this back end together. I got to put the screw and the screw guard, and the steering mechanism. And like I said, there was a couple of rods that came off the side that go back to the. It goes back to the side of this on that brass part, like a stabilizer. So yeah, I got too much to go actually, in all actuality. And then just I gotta rig the front end. Painting it. I think I'm gonna paint it by hand, to be honest with you. I'm still deciding on what color gray I'm gonna go with. But it's gonna get painted a gray, bluish gray color, I think. I was gonna go with flat black, but that painting, if it was black, it would have been black in the painting, I think. So I got several bluish gray colors I'm gonna go through and do the old spoon test. Unless some of you guys don't know about that, you can take a plastic spoon and use them to see what your paint's gonna look like. You can spray them or paint them by hand, and pretty much what they look like on the spoon, they'll look like on your model. So, but that's where I am. Real quick, I got my stand here. Not much. I got a metal rod underneath that brass tubing. And so now I think what I'm going to do is with the bottom here, I'm going to I got to sand it down. I think I'm going to just polyurethane it, and then somehow I'd like to come up with like little nameplates of the guys that were in it when she sank. I got all their names, so I don't want to put little gravestones, but I might come up with somehow of making like a little roster of who was in it. So, but we'll see. I'm also on the lookout for a little handheld Southern flag. I've looked around everywhere. I can't find any. Maybe some of you Southern guys could find one for me. I will gladly pay for it to have it shipped. But I'd like to put a little handheld rebel flag on this. Like I said, I've looked around. I could find 3x5s, 3 foot by 5 foot. But I want one of the little handheld ones that are on like the sticks that are about this big. You know what I mean? You see the kids with them at the parades, little American flags. They must sell little rebel ones. But God knows if he can still get them anymore with all the politically correct crap. But whatever. So that's where I am, guys. I think that stand's going to look pretty good, actually. But I'm exceptionally pretty happy with the progress up here. I'm glad I bought those little, I can get this thing to stop. I'm glad I bought those little bolts. They really add to the authenticity of it. Because I don't know what the hell I would have done without them. So yeah, that's where I am. Hope it's another cracker of a day up here. So we're gonna enjoy it. I got some. I think I'm gonna do a little fishing this afternoon. I just got done setting up my. Actually, yeah, let me show you. Go take a walk. I'll show you what I did this morning. Not much. When you're retired, you don't do much, right, Gary? Good job on that door you're doing there, buddy. I don't know if you'll watch this, but you're doing a good job. So this is where I set up. I put my compressor and everything up here. I'm going to do all my painting out here from now on. I can tap right into this window with the vent. So that just snaps onto the back. This bottom piece here just turns on. The bottom piece just turns onto the back piece, and then off we go. So that's what I did this morning. I got this all put away and straightened out. So, but other than that, wifey's back to work full time for the next, I don't know, I think she said 6 or 7 weeks. So I'll be out here fishing pretty soon. It's a nice day. Nice day, man. Water's like glass. So, but that's where it is, boys. And I also started this. Oh, I started the McLaren 570S. I got a my pseudo nephew. One of my nephew's buddies, they went to school together. They were friends all through high school, and they went out to that big school in Northwest Ohio together. But Dalton is down in Texas, and he works for McLaren. So I got him one. I'm gonna build it. My nephew's heading down to see him sometime this summer. So hopefully I can get this thing built before he heads off. If not, I'll ship it to him. But it's a nice Revell kit. I mean, the directions are like Lego directions. Nice, beautiful book. But the only thing I don't like about it is that the doors, you can either you glue the doors. They don't open. You can either glue them open like that or shut, completely shut. So I gotta look at the mechanism, the hinge, to see what that encompasses. Maybe I can get those to work. Alright, I don't know. We'll see. But that's where I am with that, boys. The Hunley, we're almost done with the Hunley, I think. Another week of work. There's no decals, so. But we're getting there. Oh, leave me a comment. Something good, something bad, whatever. It's all relative. That's who I am, boys. All right, I said enough. What's the word? I'm rambling. So enjoy your day, guys. Peace out.